What's up everyone, my name is NINAAD and I'm a legal intern at LEXIS and Company, and I'm also a student of the Maharashtra National Law University, Mumbai. In today's video, we're going to be talking a bit about no-fault divorce and its status in India. So let's get started. While fortunately a divorce itself is no longer new or a boycotted topic or a taboo topic to talk about, there are some facets within the same that have not been given due recognition or appreciation that they ought to receive. There are many instances where a marriage is dead both emotionally as well as physically, and there is no further possibility of its revival. This is often indicative of a disruption in the essence of marriage, that is, a breakdown. And if this continues for a fairly long period, it would indicate a complete destruction of the essence of marriage, what is otherwise known by law as an irretrievable breakdown of marriage. On the same lines, a no-fault divorce is a provision that enables a spouse to obtain divorce on irreconcilable differences, incompatibility, or irremediable collapse of marriage. But it does not particularly require the spouse that wants the divorce to show any sorts of faults or wrongdoing on part of the other party. Now, throughout Indian legislation, various law commission reports at various times have suggested again and again about the introduction of legislation with regards to the no-fault divorce. Even so, there is very little action regarding this matter. The most recent attempt in this matter was the Marriage Law Amendment Bill of 2010, which was brought in by the UPA government, seeking to introduce Section 13C, that is, divorce on the ground of irretrievable breakdown of marriage. This provision sought to enable both the husband and wife to seek divorce on an irretrievable breakdown of marriage basis, while granting protection to the wife to oppose the petition on the grounds of hardship. However, this bill failed to be cleared by the lower house of the parliament and lapsed with the dissolution of the 15th Lok Sabha in 2014. As such, there are no explicit provisions related to no-fault divorce in our country. Hence, for now, only the Supreme Court of India has the power to deliver judgments over cases with the distinct nomenclature of irretrievable breakdown of marriage. In cases where the court is convinced beyond any doubt that there is actually no chance at all of the marriage surviving and it is broken beyond repair, the court can issue orders regarding the same. The Supreme Court hence exercises its power under the ambit of Article 142 of the Constitution, but it does so very sparingly, usually after years of legal battles and only upon arriving at extraordinary circumstances. Therefore, the real fruits of a proper no-fault divorce are often not able to be realized by the spouses themselves. Thus, as we all know, a marriage can be broken down on account of a fault of either party, both the parties, or even on account of fault of neither of the parties. It may be so that the relations of the spouses have become so strained that they simply cannot live together with each other anymore. In such a situation, what is most desirable is that the relationship be brought to an end by a proper decree of divorce on the grounds of irretrievable breakdown of marriage without fixing any particular responsibility on either of the parties in the interest of both the parties and also the society in general. Hence, it is important to give de jure recognition to what exists de facto to enable both the parties to resettle in their separate lives. Thus, even though the introduction of a no-fault divorce principle may have failed in India once, but this is certainly not the end of it, as the law already recognizes a similar principle that is a primal version of the same. It only needs to evolve and transform itself enough to current social sensitivities as well as awareness norms and rediscover and better what it already has in its own ambit and under the protection of its own umbrella. That is all for this video. If you learned something from it, do definitely like, share and subscribe. Do comment down below any questions, suggestions, opinions or queries you might have regarding the video. That's all. Thanks for watching and I hope you have a good one.